What's going on, Detroit Lions fans, and welcome to another episode of the Lions Den. This here marks episode number 3, and as always, I'm your host, Herman Moore, former Detroit Lions wide receiver, current Lions Den beat writer. Man, do we have an episode for you guys today. We got highlights from our Week 10 and 11 games against the Browns and the Bears. We'll talk a little bit about our QB controversy with Stafford due back from his broken collarbone. And we're going to preview our big Week 12 matchup against the Minnesota Vikings, who we are currently tied atop the NFC North with. Let's go ahead and take a look at our schedule so far this season. You can see here we're currently sitting at 3-5, riding a 2-game win streak fresh off our bye week with wins over the Steelers and the Packers. We're still without quarterback Matthew Stafford for at least 4 weeks, so Kai is going to be our guy for these next 2-3 games here. He's been playing really well, making all the right reads, taking care of the football, and leading the team late into ball games for game-winning drives, game-tying drives. We've been very impressed with Kaya. He's sitting at 3-0, 2-0 for us so far. And then we'll kind of see how he's going to look in these next 2 games here. That being said, let's get right to the highlights. Week 10 brought in the 7-1 Cleveland Browns at Ford Field, and all the experts had already been counting the Lions out. The Browns have been playing great football as of late, and with Deshaun Kaiser returning from injury, they were looking to pick right back up where they left off. So let's get right to the action. Let's go. Opening drive here for the Browns, and Kaiser is going to find Crowell out of the backfield. Crowell has some room until he is met by safety Budda Baker, who forces a fumble and is recovered by linebacker Jared Davis. Lions football. Later that drive, Kaya finds Marvin Jones for a spectacular catch and a first down. Lions marching into Browns territory. 3 plays later, 3rd and 14, Kaya surveys the field and finds his tight end Eric Ebron for another first down to the 13-yard line. Lions looking good early on. A few plays later, Kaya play fakes to Coleman and is going to find his fullback Will Johnson for a 5-yard touchdown. Lions up 7-0. Later in the first, Lions had the ball after forcing a punt. Kaya play fakes and he is taken down by stud linebacker Jamie Collins Sr. Browns would force the Lions to punt. First play, Browns running back Isaiah Crowell is going to take this one, break a few tackles, and take it 67 yards to the house. We are all tied up at 7 after the big run by Crowell. Ensuing Lions possession, here we go. Kaya drops back and just tosses the ball up for a jump ball towards tight end Eric Ebron, who goes up and gets it. Ebron had a huge day, catching 5 balls for 114 yards on the day. A couple plays later, Kaya is going to find his guy Eric Ebron again for another Lions first down. Another great connection between Kaya and Ebron. Next play, Kaya is going to find rookie Kenny Galladay for an awesome first career touchdown for Galladay. Way to go up and get it, rip it away from the defender, and fight for the touchdown. Kenny Galladay with the big play. But the Browns answer right back. This time, Crowell take the handoff, avoid a few tacklers, and take it 75 yards to the house. Crowell had a monster day for the Browns, carrying the ball just 11 times, but for 218 yards and 3 scores. However, Lions marching down the field, give the ball to Coleman, who sets up his blocks, shows his patience, and comes away with a big gain for the Lions. The following play, Kai is going to go right back. This time a fake to Coleman, goes up top to his tight end Eric Ebron again, who makes another great catch down to the 3-yard line. However, a few plays later, 3rd down, Kai is going to drop back. Defensive guy Brantley's going to reach out and take Kaya down, and Lions are forced to settle for a Matt Prater field goal. Lions extend the lead to 17-14 with 1:22 to go in the half. However, the Browns not done. Kaiser's going to drop back, roll out, throw a dart to Corey Coleman for a big first down. Browns looking to put some points up before the half. Later that drive, and that's exactly what they do. Kaiser's going to hit Coleman again for a 4-yard touchdown, and Browns are going to take the lead 21-17 into the half. We go to the middle of the 3rd quarter here after Browns added a touchdown. Coleman's going to break it outside. Woo! Big move, Coleman, with a big gain. Coleman, 66 yards on the day for the Lions run game. 2 plays later, Theo Riddick goes in motion. Kaya gets the snap. He's going to drop back, pump fake to Riddick, survey, and he's going to hit Marvin Jones with another diving catch down to the Browns 7-yard line. What a catch by marvelous Marvin Jones. 1 play later, Kaya drops back, and he's going to find Marvin Jones again for the touchdown. This time, Jones had 5 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown on the day. Lions line up for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. Kaya finds that rookie wide receiver again, Kenny Galladay, for the 2-point conversion, 28-25 Browns. Following Browns drive, Lions look to pick it off, and it's dropped by Jonathan Newsome. Oh man, could have been a big momentum swing. Next play, David Njoku, the rookie tight end, is going to make the Lions pay for a big gain after breaking some tackles, tippy-toeing down the sideline. 4 catches, 86 yards for Njoku on the day. However, 2 plays later, Kaiser drops back, has all day to throw. Looks like he's going to take off and run here. He decides to tuck it. Oh, nope, he's going to throw it. Jared Davis makes him pay with another interception for Davis. Lions in business. The following play, Lions hand the ball off to Tevin Coleman, who's going to bust it outside. And he's got one-on-one. Lowers the boom on the defender for a huge gain for Coleman. What a play, what a play. 2 plays later, Kai is going to find his guy, Golden Tate, for a 28-yard touchdown. What a play by Golden Tate to go up and get it. Lions take the lead 32-28. Following Browns drive, 3rd and 13, Kaiser's going to find that rookie tight end again, David Njoku, for a big gain. But it's a fumble. Josh Jones forces the fumble, laying the wood. Lions recover. And the following drive for the Lions. Lions looking to move the chains on 3rd down. Kai is going to hit Kenny Galladay again for a big gain. And the Lions 1st down. Another 3rd down. Lions looking to put the game away with the 1st down here. Kaya finds Riddick. Riddick drops the ball. Lions have to settle for a field goal, making it 35-28 after Prater puts this one through the uprights. And that would prove to be the end, as the Lions force a Browns turnover on downs, and the Lions are going to come out in victory formation. Brad Kaya and the Detroit Lions get their 3rd win in a row in upset fashion over Coach Foster and the Browns. What a game for the Lions. What a game for the Lions offense, especially. The defense struggled, and let's take a look at the box score. Kaya has a huge day, throwing for 301 yards and 4 touchdowns. But you can see the Lions' run defense gives up 200-plus to Crowell and 3 touchdowns. But nonetheless, the Lions moved to 4-5 on the year, riding a 3-game win streak. Alrighty, so let's jump into our Week 11 matchup, where the 2-7 Chicago Bears take on the 4-5 Detroit Lions of the NFC North Showdown. Those Lions going into Soldier Field looking to come away with a win and move that win streak to 4 games. We get started here in the middle of the first quarter. Trubisky and the Bears are driving, 3rd and long. Trubisky sits in the pocket, looks to run, and is absolutely crushed by Jared Davis, who forces the fumble. Lions ball after Onyemata recovers the fumble. Ensuing Lions drive. Coleman's going to take the ball to the left side, get a block, and make a move and get to a Lions 1st down. Big play from Coleman to kickstart the Lions drive. 2 plays later, Kai is going to find wide receiver Kenny Galladay for a 1st down and a gain of 12 yards. Next play, Coleman's going to take the handoff to the right. Got one-on-one with the safety, and he's going to lower the shoulder and lay the boom for a big gain. Tevin Coleman, huge run, and a 1st down. 2 plays later, Kai is going to find Golden Tate on the seam route. Tate's going to make a great catch down to the 2-yard line. 1 play later, Kai is going to drop back, hit his tight end, Eric Ebron, for the 2-yard touchdown pass. Lions lead 7-0. But it didn't take long for the Bears to respond. Their first play from scrimmage, Jeremy Langford's going to take the ball 75 yards to the house. For the 2nd week in a row, the Lions D struggles. 7-7 ball game. Here we go. 2nd quarter, 3rd and 7. Brad Kaya is going to drop back. He's going to survey the field and find his tight end on a post route. Eric Ebron with a big catch and run all the way down into Bears territory. 1st down, Lions down to the 29. 2 plays later, Kai is going to drop back, find running back Theo Riddick for a 20-yard gain down to the Bears' 9-yard line. Lions in business here early in the 2nd quarter. Next play, I formation. Tevin Coleman scoots into the end zone untouched. 14-7 Lions. Coleman running strong early on. Next Bears drive, Trubisky drops back, throws a bullet, picked off Deone Buchanan for the interception. However, the Lions drive stalls, and they have to settle for a Matt Prater field goal. This would make it 17-7 Lions, 5:52 to go in the 2nd. Bears look to respond. 4 minutes left in the 1st half. Trubisky hits Kevin White down the sideline. Gets down out of bounds around midfield there, 30-yard line. Here we go. A few plays later, Langford's going to find his way into the touchdown, making it 17-14 Lions. Lions look to respond. 37 seconds left before the half here. Kai is going to drop back, pump fake to Riddick, and he is going to hit Kenny Galladay underneath for a big gain, or a gain of 9 yards down to the 25. Hurry up offense. Tick, 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 tick. Clock's ticking. 35 seconds, 34 seconds. Lions get lined up. 5 wide, no one in the backfield with Kaya. 30 seconds. Kaya drops back. Screen pass, Golden Tate. Up, down the sidelines. Here he goes. Tate makes a move, fumble, and luckily for Tate, it rolls out of bounds, keeping the Lions' drive alive. 19 seconds to go. Next play, Kaya is going to drop back, and he is going to find Marvin Jones in the end zone, who gets blasted but hangs on for the Lions' touchdown. 24-14 Lions. However, the Bears complete 2 big passes, getting them into field goal range, and just before the half, they're going to cut the Lions' lead to 24-17 going into half. First drive for the Lions of the 2nd half, Kaya is going to drop back. He's going to survey the field, look deep. Marvin Jones across the middle for a huge gain deep into Bears territory, down to the 23-yard line. 2 plays later, Kaya's going to hit Golden Tate again, who makes the catch and gets hit, fumbles again, but this time he's going to recover the fumble himself. Could have been very bad for the Lions. Nonetheless, 1st and goal. But the next play, Kaya drops back and throws an interception in the red zone. That's his first of his 2 interceptions on the day. Bears football. 1 play later, Trubisky hits his back on the backfield for a big gain. Bears already moving the ball well on this drive, and he is tackled by a group of Lions down around the Bears' 28-yard line. Next play, Trubisky fakes, but doesn't fake out Kerry Hyder, who sacks a QB for the first of his 2 sacks on the day. Next play, 2nd and 17. Trubisky hits his rookie tight end, Adam Shaheen, for a big gain. Shaheen had a big day for the Bears. Next play, Kerry Hyder again breaks through the line. He's going to chase down Trubisky again, the number 2 overall pick, getting sacked for the 2nd time this drive. 2 plays later, 3rd and 6. Trubisky drops back and looks toward the end zone and is almost picked off by safety Josh Jones. That was a risky pass by Trubisky. Well, 4th and 6, Bears decide to pass for the points. Trubisky looks Jones' way again, but this time the rookie safety makes him pay, picking the pass off for his first interception of the year. Josh Jones, big play, keeping the Bears out of the end zone. Ensuing Lions drive, 3rd down, Kaya drops back, and he is going to return the favor for the Bears, throwing an interception in their own zone throwing his 2nd interception of the game. Bears football in Lions territory. 5:50 to go. Trubisky's going to find wide receiver Kevin White for a big gain down the seam. White takes the ball all the way down to the 5-yard line. One of his 6 catches for 111 yards on the day. Next play, Langford runs one of his many, in 14 to be exact, inside zone plays into the end zone. Touchdown Bears, and we have a tie ball game just over 5 minutes left. Lions ball. They're going to hand it off to Coleman up the left side. He gets a block, another block, and he is going to run for a big gain. Coleman had a big day, 15 carries for 107 yards and 1 score. Next play, Coleman's going to take the toss, get a few blocks, and is across midfield. Quick juke move. Coleman looks like he's off to the races, and he is taken down at the 29-yard line. The following play, this time it's Theo Riddick, who's going to take the handoff, bounce it outside off his left tackle, make some Bears defenders miss, and he will do the rest into the end zone. Lions up 31-24 on that Theo Riddick 30-yard touchdown. 2:29 to go. Trubisky drops back. He's going to roll out to the right. 3rd and 10 here. He's going to hit Shaheen again for a big gain and a Bears 1st down. Keeping the Bears alive, 2:21 to go. Another 3rd down later in the drive. Trubisky's going to find wide receiver Cameron Meredith on the curl route. Meredith makes a catch, nice little run, tackled by a group of Lions, down to the Lions' 13-yard line, minute 30 to go. A few plays later, Trubisky, ball on the 1, and he's going to find Meredith again, but broken up under a minute to go. Next play, Trubisky drops back, and this time finds Kendall Wright, who's going to hang on for a touchdown. The Bears are going to go for 2 for the win. 5 seconds to go. Langford up the middle. David Onyemata with a big sack and leading to a Lions win. He blew up the play. Lions take a knee, and that'll do it. What a game. Let's take a look at the box score. Kaya has another good day. Coleman over 100 yards. And for the 2nd week in a row, the Lions cannot stop the run, but come away with the win anyways. 4-game win streak, and quarterback Brad Kaya moves to 4-0 as the Detroit Lions starter. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the rest of the Lions 2017-2018 schedule. You can see that 4-game win streak coming off the bye week. Brad Kaya leading these Lions to a big win streak here. They're going to head to Minnesota next week for a big matchup to see who's going to take the top of the NFC North here, but we'll get to that later. Let's go ahead and take a look at why Brad Kaya is finding success. A lot of it's going to come down to the production of his wide receivers. Marvin Jones and Golden Tate, both these guys do bring a little bit different stuff to the table. Golden Tate's he's catching more balls in the slot, 37 catches, 757 yards. Only 5 touchdowns, but you can see that run after the catch, 219 yards. Tate's making the catch, and he's making plays afterwards. Marvin Jones, he only has 29 catches, but he's got 752 yards and 8 touchdowns. Jones is more that big play threat for the Lions. He's caught a couple of jump balls for touchdowns. Both of these guys have been just huge for young Brad Kaya in this win streak. And look for them to keep going, whether we go with Stafford, whether they go with Kaya. Either way, these guys are gonna make it happen. Here we go again here with this QB controversy. You can see Stafford. You got Stafford at 1-5. Kaya's sitting there at 4-0 as a starter. Obviously, the big stat that sticks out to you is there's 20 interceptions for Matthew Stafford, only 4 for Brad Kaya. Stafford got more yards, But you can see, I mean, the interception problem, 20 interceptions through 6 games, not what you're looking for from your starters. So the Lions and the coaching staff have a big decision to make on their hands here, whether they decide to go with the vet Brad Kaya or the vet Matthew Stafford, or if they're going to stick with Brad Kaya, ride the hot hand. We haven't heard much, but we did hear Matt Stafford was cleared to play against the Vikings this week, so it'll be very interesting to see who the Lions go with. Make sure to stay tuned, and we will let you know on that. Let's go ahead here and take a look at the NFC North standings. You can see the Vikings and the Lions sit atop there, 5-5. Of course, the Vikings own the tiebreaker after they beat the Lions earlier in the season. The Packers are just behind them at 4-6. The Packers actually beat the Vikings, but the Lions beat the Packers, so it could get a little messy atop the NFC North here. And then the Chicago Bears sitting down there in the cellar at 2-8. But if you look at there, I mean, the Lions get the most points per game at 28.1 points per game, but they're also giving up the most at 30.2. If this defense can't figure it out, the Lions could be in a little bit of trouble, and it won't be pretty. But, we got that big matchup here, Week 12, the preview here, the 5-5 Detroit Lions, the 5-5 Minnesota Vikings, Week 12. At Ford Field, Lions looking to get the win, a little bit of revenge on them. Obviously, whoever wins will take the lead in the NFC North, but this division is far from over. Thank you all for tuning in to the Lions Den, Episode 3. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, advice, hit me up. Let me know. I'm your host, Herman Moore. Thank you so much, and we are out of here.